was 2002, and I had organized what was meant to be a fun night at 333 Live, a venue nestled in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. Headlining the event was Cosmosis, a talented artist who had flown in all the way from the UK. About 30 minutes before Cosmosis was due to take the stage, I spotted him on the dance floor. Odd, I thought, not because he was out there, but because he wasn't dancing. Instead, he was weaving through the crowd with a bottle of baby powder, casually dusting it across the floor. Naturally, curiosity got the better of me, and I made my way over to him. "What are you doing?" I asked. He simply smiled, shook the bottle, and dispensed a small cloud of powder right beneath our feet. Then he began to move, gliding, sliding, his feet skimming effortlessly across the treated floor. He looked up at me with a grin that said it all. The powder made the surface more slippery, allowing dancers to slide freely and move with far less resistance. Theoretically, it would make the whole dance floor feel more alive. I laughed, shrugged, and let him carry on. Fast forward 40 minutes. Cosmosis was deep into his set, and the crowd was absolutely loving it. Bodies moved freely, feet slipped and slid across the floor, and the energy in the room was exactly what a night like this was built for. I made my way up to the stage, needing to retrieve something from my bag, which was tucked beneath the DJ table. I crouched down and reached in, and that's when it hit me. A sharp, choking sensation clawed at my throat. I coughed, pulled back, and tapped Cosmosis on the leg. "Everything all right?" I managed to ask between coughs. "Everything's fine, mate," he said without missing a beat. I tried to shake it off and reached back into the bag, but then it happened again. Worse this time. I stood up and scanned the dance floor. What I saw stopped me cold. Scattered throughout the crowd, people were coughing, rubbing their eyes, struggling to breathe. Within seconds, Cosmosis himself turned to me, his expression now serious. "Oh yeah," he said, "I feel it too." That was all I needed. I cut the music. I stepped to the mic and calmly directed everyone to evacuate the building.
You have to get out of here! Now!
My first instinct was the baby powder. Had it somehow stirred something up in the air? Or was it a gas leak? I didn't know, but I wasn't about to take chances. Whatever was in that air, it was dangerous. As the crowd filed out onto the street in front of 333 Live, I noticed something that unsettled me just as much as the incident itself. The security guards. They stood at the exits, smiling, calmly escorting people out as though nothing had happened. Not concerned, not alarmed, just smiling. There was something about their expressions, something almost guilty, that didn't sit right with me. A hunch took hold, and I couldn't shake it. I made it clear to the security staff that I wasn't going anywhere. I called 911, reported what had happened, and within minutes, both police and fire department units arrived on scene. The firefighters entered the building and conducted a full sweep. When they emerged, they delivered a finding that was as alarming as it was telling. Someone had sprayed pepper spray directly into the air conditioning vents. The choking, the burning eyes, the struggle to breathe. It had all been pepper spray, pumped silently through the ventilation system and into a room full of unsuspecting people. The pieces came together quickly. The bar had been legally required to stop serving alcohol after 2 a.m., and my agreement with the venue ran until 6 a.m. Whoever did this had effectively shut the night down 4 hours early. No random outsider would know where to access the AC vents in a club. This was someone who knew the building, someone on the inside. My eyes drifted back to those security guards and their suspicious, almost too relaxed smiles. I confronted them directly. I told them I knew what they had done. The guilt on their faces only deepened. The authorities agreed with my assessment. This had all the markings of an inside job, whether orchestrated by the security staff, the venue owner, or both. I filed a formal report that night, but in the end, nothing ever came of it. No charges, no accountability. They got away with it, and one of the most promising nights I had ever organized came to an abrupt and unjust end on the streets of downtown Los Angeles at 2 in the morning. It remains, to this day, one of the strangest and most frustrating nights of my career, and one I've never forgotten.